Every time we see this mocha brownie dream Cellino,
Every time you see it.
it means we're going to film something very vast, exciting.
No, last time we drank this, we were driving a Fiat.
It's still fun.
It's not
Cut me off.
fast.
I was going to say, and fun.
Okay.
Exciting, kind of exciting.
So he's been really crazy about this drink.
It's kind of like a Ferrari.
Oh, you mean the car, not this drink, right?
You all know I like the Elise. I think it comes in automatic too, but most people drive the manual. So everyone I know who drives an Elise drives a manual, and Sarah doesn't know how to. So I borrowed a car. It's kind of like the Elise, but not, and it's automatic.
Hello!
This is, in my mind, an alternative to the Lotus Elise. It's very light, very fast, loads of fun.
In my mind, this car already has my approval because I can drive it. It's sexy.
I think I'll go first because...
Because ladies go first, but in this case,
You go first.
he's not going to be a gentleman about it, is he?
Come on, Sarah. Do it.
I can get into this car without having to look like an idiot. Pretty swift and easy. Oh, the brake is loose. I'm actually not comfortable driving this.
This is the process, man. You want to go first?
I know, but okay,
If you're not comfortable, I can go first.
okay, it's very heavy steering. I need to get the gist of it first. Don't worry, I'll get the hang of it very quickly. Ooh. Feels like you're driving like a go-kart. If you've ever driven a go-kart, like you press on the brakes and it's not reacting, but then once you do, it's like super angry.
It's a very nice looking car.
Very nice looking car.
It's very nimble. I'm sure it's loads of fun. But be very, very careful, please.
Yeah.
There's no power steering, so the car has to be moving when you turn. Otherwise, you basically... Well, you can turn the steering wheel, but
It's quite heavy.
with difficulty.
Yeah, that's why initially when I tried to turn the wheel after starting up the car, I was like, do I still have my brakes on? No, it's because I didn't accelerate. But I love the sound! This baby is so much fun, even for me. Right now, I'm not really thinking about practicality because I'm always the practical one saying how this isn't a great car, blah, 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 blah. But if we were to own this car as our, like, you know, car when we go out on a date or something, I'd be perfectly okay with it because the price point is not cheap, but reasonable. Second-hand, this car, we're looking at about 500K Hong Kong dollars.
500-600.
500-600. More affordable than a Porsche, more affordable than BMW Z4, but it's just as good looking.
Very sexy looking car.
Very sexy looking car. I would say if I was wealthy one day and already had two cars, I would really buy this as my third car, a weekend car. Yeah, just to enjoy.
I don't think it's so much about the money. It's about the choice, the trade-off you have. So you can choose to have this car, just to drive it, the two of us, and to leave Damon at home. And when we go out as a family, then you get a taxi. Very few people have a fleet of cars for different occasions. I've been wanting to buy a two-seater for as long as I remember now.
I love it how when I'm driving, Jason thinks I completely do not know how to drive and the fact that I don't look around. I think it's a common thing with guys and their girlfriends or wives driving. I've been driving since I was like 17. I know the basics, right? To look left, look right, look left, look front, look back.
Just trying to be helpful.
If you're trying to be helpful, just let me drive this car like a crazy woman.
By myself. Shh! No more talking, please.
I drove barefoot with my right foot because the brake is slightly higher up and I'm wearing kind of mules, like slippers. So I was worried the shoes would get stuck, but yeah, now I have my shoes back on.
Safety first, always.
All right, let's get out.
My turn, my turn. Get out, get out. You're right. It's actually much easier to get into than the Elise.
Yep. I would say this car has been one of the funnest cars to drive that we've tested. It is fun. Last time I didn't get to test drive the Lotus because, yeah, the whole manual thing again. So I don't really know what that feels like, but I can say it's similar, right?
It's very similar. This car belongs to Travis's friend, and Travis was saying how you could use this car as a daily, and I didn't really believe him, but it's quite comfy, it really is. And it's automatic, so to drive it into town, up the hill, in traffic, it wouldn't be too much work at all.
And I would say the interior is more comfortable and more refined. The Lotus we drove the other time, it was an old Lotus.
Yeah.
But the interior was very basic. But this one, it's pretty comfy, pretty neat.
So, it's so
fun.
I'm so conflicted. I'm so torn.
Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith.
This is how I feel. So, do I get a two-seater that's totally impractical, that's loads of fun, or do I get a Giulia, Quadrifoglio, or an M3, or an M2?
Why can't we just drive the cars, enjoy it, and just not think about getting it?
Yeah, it's not about having.
One night stand.
It's
It's not about owning or possessing. It's about the experience. You've experienced this car, you know it's fun. You can share the experience with our friends and your friends.
Definitely.
You don't need to own it.
This car isn't my wife. It's definitely my lover. Just the one night stand.
Well, it's kind of weird how I can take part in your one night stand.
It's a 3p one night stand.
Okay, this is a bit X-rated now. Yeah, but it's definitely fun. It's got my tick of approval for fun, but probably won't think about owning it.
Me and Sarah and my lover kind of fun.
Yeah. This is the only closest thing to a threesome you'll ever get.